Masterfully done. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dude's head spinning right now. Dude's head is spinning right now. He is absolutely spinning on it. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we are doing an experimental deck. We're really getting close to rotation here, the new set. We're kind of scraping the bottom here of what cards we can use in synergies, what's the best, what's the worst. Now's the time to get weird with it, right? Now's the time to get crazy. And I'm calling this one Big Score. Not only is it the name of that the mini set that we got, and we are using some Big Score cards. We're pulling off some weird combos. This is a red treasure ramp. I know you probably might have clicked off and said, it's another red aggro. It's not aggro, really. It is red treasure ramp combo. It is very janky. It is really filled with a lot of jank here to get the combinations and other things we want off. So if you're looking for a different kind of red, to play red in a different way, consider Red Dragon's HOARD. Yeah, Dragon's HOARD. That's kind of what it is. So before we get down to this one, guys, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will attack you and viciously maul you for not liking the video and subscribing today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch or on YouTube. Hit that bell. Yeah, you'll be notified when you go live on YouTube. You can follow me either ways, watch the live streams. Yeah, come talk to me. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, memes, anything else that you could possibly want on Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this deck, it's in the description. The link is in the description on AetherHub. So that all being said, what are we talking about with Big Score here? Well, the burn package. The burn package is here not so much to hit our opponent, but to suppress our opponent's early plays. So we're gonna go with 4 shocks and 4 lightning strikes. You're saying, Jay, play with fire. One of you has already go type. Play with fire is a better card, Jay. Play with fire is rotating in approximately 22 days. You can't play with fire in standard in 22 days. If you want to put play with fire in there, go for it. It's going to be gone soon. I am planning for the future. This is 100% rotation proof. So we're just going to go with the basic shock. Any kind of 1 red, 2 damager is going to be good there. The other one we're going to go for is the lightning strike. Very basic. Cheap removal for 2, more expensive removal for 3. I like the fact that they can go to face, they can go to our opponents directly, or they can burn out something like that. So this is going to keep them suppressed early on, maybe do a little bit of extra damage edgewise to face right there, and really come in handy as it goes. So that's our removal. Charming Scoundrel. We need to ramp. We need treasure. 1 red and 1 haste. Charming Scoundrel, we discard and draw, which is always useful. Create a treasure token, which is always useful to ramp. Or we put a wicked token, which is a 1/1 aura enchantment on somebody. They get +1/+1, and when the aura enters the graveyard, they lose 1 life. So not a bad little thing right here. Not a bad little. I call it Red's utility knife right here. It's kind of their Swiss Army knife. Card draw, enhancement, and ramp right there, and a little bit of aggressiveness. Generous Plunderer. I have played this card a lot. I really like this card. As far as red goes, it is such a fun red card. It is mythic rare, and it is from Big Score right here. 1 green, 1 red, and 1 2/2 human rogue menace. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may create a treasure token. When you do, target opponent creates a tapped treasure token. Whenever Generous Plunderer attacks, it deals damage to defending player equal to the number of artifacts they control. Really punishes artifact players right there. The more of these guys you have in the battlefield, you could force them to generate 2 treasure tokens a turn. They come in tapped, so they can't use them reflexively. And then you swing in, and each guy does 2 damage, and then 2 damage per. And then, of course, you have 2/2 menaces attacking them, which is really nice. So ramp, burn, and a 2/2 Menace, all in an amazing package. I know it's a mythic rare, but honestly, guys, I think this is one to beat here when it comes to red 2-drops. I really like this one. We're also going with Magda the Horde Master. If we're talking about a dragon horde, she does both. She does treasure, she does dragons. So she's going to slot right in here. 1 red and 1 2/2 Dwarf Berserker, legendary creature. Whenever you commit a crime, create a tap treasure token. This ability triggers only once each turn. So committing a crime is targeting anything your opponent controls, them personally or their graveyard. How do we trigger a crime with her? Well, guess what? Generous Plunderer actually triggers a crime every single turn. Target opponent creates a treasure token. So we actually, if we have Generous Plunderer and Magda, when he goes off, she goes off again. We hit 2 treasure if both of them are on the board, which is amazing right there. Also, any of our burn spells will trigger a treasure drop right there. Only once a turn, so don't forget, you can play it on your turn, and then on her turn, you could hit Lightning Strike on them and you get another treasure. We sacrifice 3 treasures, we create a 4/4 red Scorpion Dragon creature token with flying and haste, activate only as a sorcery. So we pay off the dragons to get in there. That is one of our payouts right there. Molten Duplication, pretty useful card. Again, useful in circumstances. If you have it in your hand early, probably not so much, but it can be the difference between life and death. 1 red and 1. Surprised this big scorecard doesn't see more play here. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature you control, except it's an artifact. In addition to other types, it gains haste until the end of turn. Sacrifice it. Really useful if we want to strike in with one of our big guys like a Terror of the Peaks or a Bone Horde or something like that. Scytheclaw even. Really, really useful to trigger one of those additional guys going in. Even a Generous Plunderer. I put a Generous Plunderer and swung in with like 3 Generous Plunderers, and they've had 3 or 4 artifacts and just thrown a huge amount of damage down range and just not have enough blockers for. So an interesting utility card that it really kind of brings out the duplication glitch right there and artifact stuff. Scytheclaw Raptor, the Forgotten Raptor. Nobody plays this guy. I really like him because he's kind of anti-control. He's also an aggressive 4/3, so I like to Molten Duplicate him sometimes and swing in with a 3 there. He's also just has a high power, which triggers Terror of the Peaks for a nice 3-drop. 1 red and 2 Dinosaur. Whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, Scytheclaw Raptor deals 4 damage to them. Nobody's expecting this. They want to play counter spells. They want to play kills on their turn. They want to play flash. This is the one that they have to deal with. It's bad, dude. I have had people accidentally play a bunch of stuff they're not thinking. Scytheclaw Raptor throws that 4 damage down range. It is bad. Couple of them is worse. So throwing a couple of in there for a couple of surprises for everybody kind of keeps everybody safe and gets that retribution in case they try to do stuff out of turn. Bonehorde Dracosaur, we're going to go with 2 of these right here. You certainly could go with 3 if you wanted to instead of Terror. A lot of mythic rares in this one. It's not a cheap deck. Treasure is expensive. 2 of these, 2 red and 3. 5/5 Flying First Strike Dinosaur Dragon. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top cards of your library. You may play them this turn. If you exiled a land, create a 3/1 dinosaur. If you exiled a non-land token, create a treasure. So if you get lands, you get a creature. If you get creatures or spells, you get treasure to spend for lands. Again, more treasure, more ramp, better. Also putting 3/1 dinosaurs in, that stacks really nicely with Terror of the Peaks, because whenever a creature enters your battlefield under your control, it deals damage equal to its power. So a 5/5 flying dinosaur dragon right there, very, very useful. Bridges the gaps between the dinosaurs and the dragons, and just all of a sudden is a very aggressive play there. Again, a flying 5/5 first strike, just dangerous. Here's Terror. 2 red and 3, you know it. 4/5 dragon, mythic rare. Yeah, he's doing big things. Spells your opponents cast that target Terror of the Peak cost an additional life. It's kind of like Ward, except they basically, even to target them, they have to pay it. So we're already punishing people trying to get rid of this guy. We're already hurting them. And again, damage down range is going to be important. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. That means Scytheclaw Raptor pops in, 4 damage to any target. You put down a Bonehorde Dracosaur, 5 damage. Another Terror, 5 damage. Calamities, 4 damage. And again, every single turn, you could flip up 2 lands. If you exile 2 lands off the top of your deck and you have a Terror out, that's 2 3/1 red dinosaurs, and it does 6 damage down range, which is insane. So you get some good combo plays. Again, Molten Duplication. You could play a Scytheclaw Raptor for 3, do 4 damage, and then play Molten Duplication. Another one comes in and do another 4 damage. So you've got a lot of burn-up combination plays that you can do with Terror of the Peaks right here. Calamity Ganon, who I call Calamity Ganon. It's actually Calamity Galloping Inferno, but my brain just auto-completes it to Calamity Ganon. Shout out to all the Zelda players out there. 2 red and 4/6 haste horse mount. Flaming horse mount, you know we love to see it. So epic. Whenever Calamity Galloping Inferno attacks while saddled, choose a non-legendary creature that saddled it, and create a tapped and attacking creature, tapped and attacking token that's a copy. Sacrifice the token at the beginning of the next step. Repeat this process once. How this works: this is a 4/6 haste, so it can immediately get saddled as soon as you drop this 6-drop. We can drop Calamity, saddle it with Terror of the Peaks, and then swing Calamity in. What does that mean? That means that we will generate, because the dragon is riding this flaming horse. He grabs its reins in his claws and gets on it and rides the flaming horse. And then 2 more Terror of the Peaks show up. Click, click. 2 more show up tapped and attacking. And because that happened, all of the Terror of the Peaks trigger on that 5 damage and put that 5 damage anywhere you want on the board. Directly to opponent's face, all over their creatures, wherever you want it. You have a horde of dragon cowboys riding flaming horses, shooting fire everywhere, and honestly, that's why we love Magic, isn't it? That's why we love Magic. It's just insanity when we do that. So anytime we do that, Terror of the Peaks even is a good one. Skyclaw Raptor is amazing to swing in, or even a Bonehorde Dracosaur, and you have 3 dragon dinosaurs swinging, or 2 dragon dinosaurs in addition to the Calamity swinging in. Such a good combination play right there. We love to see it. Really, really cool stuff. I love to do the duplication glitch with any of these big dragons or any of these other things to really, really get damage down range at him. So much fun right there. Hell to Pay, another interesting burn up card. 1 red and X, deals X damage to target creature. Create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to the amount of excessive damage. Not always super useful, but you can burn out some small stuff. You do have the flexibility to spend a lot of mana on somebody else. You can spend a lot of mana to burn something up, and if you over mana yourself, you get the treasure back again. So like if you're just burning up a 3/3 and you spend 5 mana, you get 2 treasure back on the back end right there. And Shivan Devastator. If you want another X card to throw a lot of creatures into, Shivan Devastator is a great one. If you generate so much treasure and so much power, a XX flying and haste that you can immediately just swing down range with as much as you do right there, it's going to be fantastic. And again, I've had it where like I've got 9 treasure or something like that and 5 mana or something, and I put it on a 10/10 Shivan Devastator with Terror of the Peaks. Boom, that's 10 damage down range right there. That's really cool. So somewhere to sink all that extra mana and power and swing it in very aggressively. Early game, late game, Shivan Devastator, red X Dragon Hydra right there. 22 mountains, 2 Cavernous Souls. If you choose dragon or dinosaur, you're pretty much safe, or human. That's really all that there is in this deck. So let's take a look under the hood right here. It is alchemy. That's because it is standard legal and it is rotation proof. No worry about crafting this. Everything is going to be legal for a while. 25 creatures, 10 of them dragons. But again, like I said, humans and dinosaurs are pretty much everything else. So that's what we're doing. 25 creatures, 8 instants, 4 sorceries, 24 lands, and a 2.7. Lots of ramp, lots of fun stuff right here. We had a good suggestion right here, which was the Stinger, the Stinger Bacteria. Not a bad sideboard card. We can take a look at the sideboard here. So that all being said, there it is on horizontal view. Early plays and late plays. We actually don't even have any 4-drops, believe it or not. One of the 4-drops that I could possibly recommend to you after I show you this, Brotherhood's End, not a bad sweeper for those early games. Now here's Warcrafting if you need the 5-banger and draw a card, so that's not bad, and Stinger Bacteria potentially. There it is on horizontal. I'm going to look up another card here, which was the Ojer. Ojer Axonil, not a bad idea. I actually had this later as a 4-drop because potentially what you could do with Ojer Axonil is any damage that you do that's less than its power, which is 4, deals up to its power. So that means if you have like swinging in Generous Plunderers and they only do 1 damage, they're actually going to do 4 damage if Odra Accidental's on the board. Vice versa with Terror of the Peaks. If you drop like a Charming Scoundrel for 1 power, and it's supposed to do 1, it will actually do 4 with Odra Accidental. So that's not a bad 4-drop right there, in case you want it. And also he turns into a land in case he dies. So that's not a bad 4-drop. We could definitely experiment as this. We could definitely modify it in a lot of different ways. So that's kind of my suggestions. Maybe a little bit more burn or some other things you might want to do. So there's your horizontal view. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment. It's time to experiment. It's time to get wacky with it. It's time to get crazy with the Cheese Whiz. Let's get into the game. We are going to be playing some standard. We are going to be playing, we're going to be doing it. Let's get into it, guys. Here we go. What is going on with this deck? Okay, we'll try that. You alive there in Twitch? Got a couple of dead people in Twitch right now, man. All right. Enterprising Scaleway. Take action. Yes. 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 Okay, the Grand Step created treasure. What is he gonna do? Making bad choices? No, don't buy cosmetics, man. I mean, you're an adult. You can do whatever you want with your money, but they're not really worth it. In my opinion. Goblin Gang Leader. Goblin Gang. Goblin Gang, Goblin Gang, Goblin Gang, Goblin Gang. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Take action, take action. At the Copa Cabana. Jason Flood, thank you so. And to celebrate their 3rd super on a live stream. Very nice. Boom. The power of the plunderer. Boom, boom, boom. Rip and tear till it is done. Boom, boom, boom. Very nice. Okay. He's gonna swing. Now, is he gonna swing? He's probably not going to swing. Played a tribute show with the original banners of Black Shark. Pretty sick. That's awesome, man. Alright, let's see. I think I can survive. Kills Kings. The King Killer Chronicles. He's gonna want to buff somebody out there. Wow. Can't block this turn. That's still not gonna be great. You may discard, still draw 2. That's still not, he's still not gonna survive. You're playing against it or they're fighting you? So the funny thing about this is that I've got a lot of mana. And this is going to kill him. And if he tries to play a removal on his turn, Oh, he used the mana. Boom, boom, boom. Double block. Gotta block the Scytheclaw next. No? He doesn't want to block the Scytheclaw? He doesn't want to block the Scytheclaw? No, they're both menace, dude. There you go. You figured it out. Boom, boom, boom. Hit. Pop. Clearly I'm going to need less mana for this. Highway robbery. You may sacrifice 2 land. Discard a card to sacrifice a land. Okay. There's gold in them there hills. Alright, he's coming in with something big here. 6 mana to drop. There's the Calamity. Very cool. He did have a Calamity. So who's going to go in? A Goblin Trashmaster? Very cool. Going in. Boom. Tapped and attacking. Ooh, close one, man. Close one. Very close. Oh, he gets some treasure. Does he have a burn? You have a burn or a throw? He's got a burn or a throw. He's got it. No? Maybe? Maybe not? Yeah? Don't be a land. No, not it. Don't think you're getting away from me, man. Don't think you're getting away from me, man. You're not getting away from me. This is an 8-banger dragon. Take that 8-banger, bro. It was close, but no cigar. Close, but no cigar. It's a weird expression, isn't it? Close, but no cigar. Alright, we're going to try one more, and then we're going to leave it right there. One more. Okay, I go first. I got a Molten Duplication here. Yeah, I remember it's some sort of reward that you were close to getting a reward, but you got no cigar. It's still a weird expression. It's still odd. And it's old-timey. My grandfather, he used to have a book that was the origin of all common turns of phrases and expression. Love that book. Was such a good book. Anything you could think of. And I love that book. It was a lot of fun. You know. What was some other... Oh, this is Convo. This is Convo. Cenote Scout. Magda, the HOARD Master. Next, no attacks, and turn. The small child in the 20s, but I wanted a cigar. That's alright, you can try some of Dr. Hibson's Miracle Cocaine Powder. Just rub this Miracle Cocaine Powder on your teeth and gums every day, twice a day, and it'll be all the cure for what ails you. That's right. Dr. Dobson's Cocaine Powder. Was every fucking whatchamacallit in the 20s. JD Haberdash's Miracle Elixir. Why, with just a thumb drop of this, a touch of laudanum, codeine, and natural soothing opium, you can too have a wonderful time and relax. Take action. Doof. Alright, so we gotta do molten duplication. Four. Masterfully done. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dude's head spinning right now. Dude's head is spinning right now. He is absolutely spinning on it. Absolutely. I thought I had it. I said I might have it here, boys. I knew I'm not that bad at building decks, man. I got a little bit in me. I got a little bit in me, man. I know what I'm doing a little bit. All right. Thanks to JD Slick and Smooth's Miracle Elixir. That's what helped me get there. Oof, absolute peak cinema right there, guys. Peak. Shiv and Devis Dussy. I'd love to go first one day. Hey, Cookies. Don't you let these good people show that you're a normal person? I am. I mean, I appear to be a normal person. Thank you for subscribing, Cookies. How you doing, Jar Werewolf? I just spent the whole day with Snow. Then she's got to go to sleep to go to work. So, still a putz. How you doing? Akiza's father. I see you lurking. Hey, what's up, Camping Crumbs? I actually like it. I just don't like to do full control to get that off. I like to do other stuff in the meantime. Cacophony Schamp. Alright, we'll hold that. I think he's going to try to build and blow. Mono Red Treasure today is what we're trying to do. He's going to charge this up to try to explode it. And we're going to wait. Oh, no, he didn't do it? Okay. So Bloomberg playing, the more I learn about, the more I've asked, where's the Phyrexian invasion when you need one? I don't know, maybe they were untouched by the Phyrexian invasion. The podcast went great. You were able to watch it for your convenience. Also, you know, you actually can just go watch it yourself. It live premiered at 3 o'clock. Lurking and jerking. It's so innocent. The plane. They're really leaning into the cuteness. They're not like, oh, this is serious. This is you know, we're very serious about this plane. This is a dramatic this is a dramatic epic fantasy featuring animals. They're like, no. Oh, you're going to sleep, Cookies? All right. Good luck, Cookies. They're like, no, these are tweed little animals and they're adorable. Um, that's what we're promising you here. That's what we're gonna deliver on. So, Slick Shot, Mr. Slick Shot. Who do you think you are, Mr. Slick Shot? You're never gonna bump a bum, Mr. Slick Shot. Terror of the Peaks. Unfortunately, I have nothing to kill that. I misplayed my hand here. I have no way to get rid of that. Deals X to the number of creatures, creates a number of tokens equal to the excess. So that would give me a treasure, which would give me 3 treasure. I guess I could have the Shivan Devastator, but that's it. So, oh wait, I got an idea. Boom. Boros Mice? Yeah, Boros Mice Knights. That should be pretty fun. Goblin Morale Sergeant. He's gonna swing in. Bop. Mountain. Terror. Immediate terror. Full on unregulated terror right there. Legalized nuclear bombs. We love casting spells. Shadow Money Wizard Gang. Risks Fergerber. Kerber to Fergerber. Alright, so I think this is going to be pretty devastating overall. Boom. Boom. Okay, we do this. We do choose any target. Ping them for 1. Create treasure. Create treasure. Create treasure. Boom. This is going to be 1, 2, 3. That goes devastating. Devastating. I am selfless. I am raw. I am raw. I swear I'm right. Swear I knew it all along. Is It Otters is going to be really good. Is It Otters legit is going to be really powerful. Is It Otters is going to be super strength, man. Get more young female Magic the Gathering players. Bloomborough 2. Well, when you put it that way, that sounds a little bit odd, Jar Werewolf, but I get where you're coming from. This guy said I don't have the juice. Wait. He might have the juice. There's 3. Okay. Gonna put down the guy. Hit. Volunteer. No blocks. Ops draws the card. Doesn't really matter. Scythe Claw is going to finish it off here. All right, red versus red. That should tell you pretty much where you're going. Yeah, mice and rats are slightly different. I think they should just be called rodent, to be honest. You're excited for the Jace the Mind Sculptor reprint? Gross. Gross, man. I'm sorry, bro. I haven't been here for a long time, Akiza's father, but bro, man. Like, really? Jace the Mind Sculptor? There you go. That's what he's excited for there. 2 years, hothead. 2 years. You were here in August of 2022. That's the last time you were here, Hothead. Ops goes first. I will tell you that I have been first on this game. I've been on the draw 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been on the draw 10 times. I've been on the draw more frequently than I've been on the play. Boom. Boom. No attacks. And turn. Brotherhood's End. Is Brotherhood's End leaving or no? And turn. Insidious Roots. Take action. Hit. Hit. Okay, so if he doesn't kill Generous Plunder, I can put down Calamity again and attack with Bone Horde. Snorling Garhorn. I don't think he has the removal. He's got Deep Cavern Bat. Ooh, okay, so he could possibly take Calamity Gan in here. Oh, he took Duplication. Okay, so he doesn't know what he's doing, basically. He doesn't know what he's doing, is the long and short of it. Boom. We pulled 2 off the top. Take action. Boom, pulled that off the top. Put that down. Put you down. Boom. Boom. Okay. Huge turn. Haywire Might. Also known as Hey, Would You Blow Me? The problem is I'm not killing his stuff, so he wants stuff to resurrect, and he hasn't got it yet. He's going to play Loose Ends right there. That's not going to help. He knows he's dead. He knows he's dead on the ground. Come on, man. You know you're dead on the ground. Yeah. Big turn right there. Thank you, Jaguar. So where you been, Hothead? Hothead, I will say this about Hothead. Hothead came August. He said 2 things in August of 2022 before he was there in August, and he was there in January. So he had 2 times he came by in 2022. 1 time in January, 1 time in August. Before that, he came 3 times in 2021. So this dude's OG. He was real active in 2021. So 3 years ago. Probably when I barely had anybody. Oh yeah, I have a full chat log of everything. From way back. Oh yeah, he's one of my first followers here. He fucking joined up in he's been following since December of 2020, which is not long after I started streaming. Oh yeah, I got everyone's chat log. I just click a button, it pops up. Man, we were talking about Ugin when you were around, bro. No, it doesn't. It says how many times you get warned, banned, or reported, or muted, or timed out. I don't like doing that to people. I like to talk to people a little bit first. Number 505. Okay, so probably gonna lose here, but either way. Ops goes first. Why not? Why wouldn't they go first, you know? Convoke. Probably reprieve. No? Great treasure token. Lightning Helix, very nice. Okay, end turn. We'll do Magda and then kill what he puts down. Blue. Okay. Draw those removals out, man. No? There we go. There we go. I got the counterspell. Did I see my message? Oh yeah, the gifting. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was half asleep with snow, so I wasn't able to respond right away. Let's do that. The gifty. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Alright, he's probably going to run wipes right here, but I've built up my base pretty well, so let's be honest. He's going to run wipes. There you go. There's the sunfall. Okay, end turn. Do you think Numbskull's super busy or perhaps time for one more project? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Numbskull. He's pretty busy. He does have a job. Legion of Ashes. Okay. Let's do this. Terror of the Peaks. How many of these do you got, man? How many of these do you got? Create a wicked roll. Boom. Boom. Next. Swing. Bang. Okay. Alright. What do you got for me, man? More board wipes? More board wipes? Roxanne Starfall. This Roxanne Starfall does 2 damage. Alright, so now we play Calamity Ganon. I want you to know. I want you to know that your cornucopia bullshit just did not work. Yeah. Whatever domain tricks you were up to with your mythic rank, it didn't work. Brought low by a treasure red deck. There we go. He might. He might. I don't know. You can ask him. I'm so swamped, dude. I'm super busy. I'm sorry I can't be more involved, but I am crazy busy. At one of my jobs, I got a more senior position, and they are loading me with work. So, I work in 2 locations. I work as a social worker for a charity, and I also work for a university. And then I do this. I did skim it. I did not look over everything. I know you're doing a tournament, interesting tournament. Love to see tournament play, but yeah, I don't have a minute of free time to spare right now. I barely have time to just play video games for myself. The biggest time I had off was just I focused on playing Elden Ring, and that's like the last time. Once I finished it, I was like, well, we're gonna go with wolf, so maybe I'm gonna try to get a full wolf head or maybe some wolf ears. I think that's gonna be the play there. Mulligan. This is not good. That's better. Keep. We'll put man, I love going fucking first, man. That's great when I can. Doof. Yeah. I mean, he works too. He's got a full. He's a manager too of a store. I'll ask him directly. I probably talk to him more frequently. You got to understand, as content creators with our public Discord, I get messages all the time from random people. At a certain point, you kind of just ignore it. It's not really personal, but I have a random person trying to email me or text me every day saying something or other. So it's you just kind of tune it out eventually. Unfortunately, it's like the amount of spam emails and spam texts I get on Discord is, so he might not even notice that you have sent him anything. A lot of times I have my Discord on silent and I have to manually look at it because otherwise it's 1,000, requests constantly. So, oof. Okay, he's not gonna do anything. We got us the rare slow red player here, guys. Alright, boom. Okay, so he's doing fiery. Devastacy, we'll do that. Boom. Okay. Fire inscription number 2, very nice. Burn somebody up there. Boom, boom, boom. My turn. There's Calamity Ganon. Why not? We'll take the risk. That dies. Lightning strike. Big hit there. Fell through. Is this the last one? Is that the banger? Yeah, it is. Bum 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 bum. Ah, yeah. Thank you, Hothead. I hope you're still on the YouTube channel. We're about to crack 14K. Which is pretty cool. It's good to have you back, Hothead. I don't know where you've been. I don't know what made you come back after 2 years, but I'm glad you did it. Your kind of deck, Nukes, yeah, it's all burn. You absolutely can get it off because I didn't really have any good early plays, so. Level 2 judge. I'm not a good judge. I don't know the rules that well. RJ, sure. All right, let's see what we get here. I go first. Wow, that's cool. You probably should, Tanuki. He's been here. He joined December of 2020. Zaveritz, I did not kick you out of the Black Council. Don't spread misinformation. You may have been put on council probation for being too powerful. I think that's probably the only issue we had. Oh. Create a treasure token. He's gonna burn him up. He can't resist. Bit of a waste. Still got my treasure. Okay. I'm just teasing him. He's Zaveritz. Zaveritz gets mythic on 2 accounts per month. So that's what I mean by too powerful. He hits mythic twice. Let's put down Magdalena. Yeah, why not? Okay, 3. He's probably going to play that 1. Or he's going to burn up something here. Demand answers. Woof, woof. Take action. Take action. Boom, boom, boom. Flamesmith, okay. Tectonic Hazard. Done damage to each opponent. Done damage to each creature. He's gonna do it again, probably. Fire Inscription. Calamity Ganon. Bang. Fiery Inscription. All right, we really need a creature here. Yeah, there we go. Wild Horses. I dare you to play a fucking... Yeah, you can't play a spell there. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. 2 red decks down. Alright. Beating red with red. Love to see it. Alright. Aside from that giant middle chunk where we played 16 heist decks in a row, the deck is performing quite well for itself. We did have a chunk where we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heist decks simultaneously. And that was not great. So last one. I go first. I just won't squander the opportunity. Why not? I've got some burns. I've got some other shit. Maybe we'll draw something. Bum, 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 bum. Whoops. What happened there? All right, there we go. We'll put down Magdalena. We'll generate some treasure here. The Paul Bunyan card. Yeah, I wish the Paul Bunyan card wasn't Simic, because I'd love to play it. That'd be pretty cool if I could. Shivan Devastusi. Terror. Hit. Yeah, he's out of there. Wu Tangerine. Hey, what's up, Megalithon? I'm trying to make a Paul Bunyan work. I got something that's not consistent. It's weird draw power and land-based cow token. Interesting. Now you're talking my language. Cow token, man. Yeah, sharks bite you by accident. Sharks don't really eat people. All right, guys, we're going to leave it right there for tonight. As an experimental treasure ramp deck, honestly, I like it. Can it hold its own in Diamond? Yeah, it certainly can. But it is the big score. I like treasure ramp. I like these combos. I like dragons. I like all that crap. So we're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel here. We're trying to get to combination plays and cool stuff that we haven't done before. And this is definitely one of them. I think that probably post rotation, this is going to be a big deal. I think that this one could really go the distance with a lot of different stuff. Yeah, so not a bad one. Actually pretty fun. I like it. This is the mark of a deck that I play this deck a lot. I like playing this deck. I keep playing it over and over and over again, even though it may not be, 70% win rate. I keep coming back to it because I have a good time with it. You know what I mean? I have a great time playing it, and I want to play it. So that's the biggest kind of endorsement that I can get out of it. So all that being said, I've been Jay Villainy. You've been great. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.